Hi, this is Eric. Thanks for watching another quick informational video from Low VA Rates, your VA mortgage experts. Today we're going to be talking about VA mortgage interest rates and how they have recently returned to their historical lows. And at the same time, we're going to speak very quickly on how to reduce the term on your mortgage, or how long it takes you to pay that mortgage off. So right now is the time to take advantage of interest rates. If you haven't heard these words, Brexit or Federal Reserve, then you probably haven't turned on the news, the radio, or looked at the internet lately, because everyone's talking about it. And it's done a lot of good for interest rates. So quickly, check out this chart. Very interesting. This is the history of the 30-year fixed interest rates from, sometime in like late 2006. Look what's happened. I remember I bought my first home in 2001, and I got an 8.25% rate. So it was somewhere closer to here. And look what's happened. Yeah, there's some ups and some downs, but the trend is down. And since Brexit, that's when Great Britain decided to leave the European Union and be kind of on their own. This chart, if it was to go further, it would probably drop down. We are very, very close to the lows that we hit after the housing collapse and mortgage crisis, and then interest rates just dropped. We are very, very close to that. Why is it? Well, here's why. Brexit, that's Great Britain exiting the Eurozone. There's lots of economic uncertainty right now. Unemployment, jobless claims, whether or not the housing market can stay as hot as it is. Oil has been all over the place, so there's uncertainty. That creates an environment for low interest rates. Normally speaking, around the time of pending presidential elections, that kind of plays into this uncertainty. Interest rates don't normally go up at those times because nobody wants to really be responsible, if you will, neither candidate, for driving interest rates higher. There's also a very loose Federal Reserve right now. I couldn't think of a better word than that, but an accommodative Federal Reserve, a Federal Reserve chairman who, Janet Yellen, Ben Bernanke before her, and even before Ben Bernanke, Alan Greenspan, all of our Federal Reserve chairwomen for the last 15 plus years have been inclined to keep interest rates low. They are firm believers that low interest rates in general help create a strong economy. Now, let's talk about term reductions. You can pause the screen here at some point if you want to look at this closer, but what I've done is I've basically looked at two loans side by side. A 3.75 30-year fixed VA loan, that's what a lot of our clients have right now. Some are quite a bit higher than that. And our average loan amount is around $225,000, okay? Now, keep in mind here, if you have a 3.75 30-year fixed rate, your principal and interest payment are going to be right around $1,042 a month. Of course, you've got taxes and insurance on top of that. If you add up 360 payments, you will end up having paid $375,000 plus dollars for a $225,000 home. Now, let's assume that you have a 3.25% rate on your new loan. Now, I'm not offering you that rate today. I'm not going to disclose annual percentage rate or anything like that because you need to call us so we can determine what sort of rate you're able to get. We have all sorts of interest rates. But you'll notice, by example only, a sheer reduction of a half point in your interest rate, if you cut 5 years off your loan into a 25-year loan, your principal and interest payment only goes up about $50 a month. Now, if you can't afford that, you're going to have to look at some other options. Maybe stick to a 30-year loan, maybe get a lower rate than this. But the illustration here is this. By cutting 5 years, simply 5 years off of your term, you can end up saving yourself $46,000 in interest. Now, if you do a 20-year term or a 15-year term, we've seen people cut over $150,000 off of their home, where the shorter your term, the quicker you pay back the bank, the less interest you're going to spend. Okay, so how do you do this? Well, look, act now. Rates are not going to stay this low forever. I like this little image over here. Make it happen, okay? You need to make a decision and then follow through with it. Of course, we want you to make your decision to work with low VA rates. Our name says it all. We have some extremely low interest rates here. But if nothing else, as a military homeowner, someone that has earned the right to get these lower than normal interest rates, please do something. Do something. If it's not, call us, call your current bank. But I'll tell you what, you served, you earned this right, you need to take advantage of it. I love this statement, or this saying. The secret to getting things done is to act. There's no secret sauce here. Many of you watching this video have been fence sitting for the last couple of years. Brexit, oil, stock market crashing, all of that sort of stuff, all this economic uncertainty is putting you in a position to where you need to act now. Interest rates do not have room to go much further.